Hello everyone, SuperBricks37 here, and in today's video we're going to be taking a look at the LEGO Marvel Studios What If 76194 LEGO Tony Stark Sakaarian Iron Man, which includes 369 pieces and 3 minifigures, and is recommended for ages 8 and up. But before we get into the review, make sure you guys like the video and subscribe to the channel below for more LEGO Marvel content. So now let's get started. And the first thing we're going to take a look at is actually the box art for this set. And you can see up front and center the Hulkbuster-like Iron Man suit that this is the primary build of the set, primary and only build of the set. And then you can see two of the minifigures standing off to the side, as well as all three of our minifigures down here below, which are Tony Stark, Valkyrie, and then Uatu the Watcher. And if you look in the background of this main image, you can see the junk fields of Sakaar from Thor Ragnarok. And I think that looks really cool, just a nice background for this set. And down this side, you can see there's some nice LEGO comic strips with different Marvel characters. And then just the set information. And then down in this corner, you can see that Watcher logo there. And then the animated picture of the Watcher right here. And then up top, just that Marvel Studios What If title card. And if we turn it around back, you can see it's showing off the alternate build for the race car, and that you can rebuild the mech into that race car. And then a mirrored Lego-ized version of that same Watcher picture from the front, which I think is pretty cool. Then the What If logo down here, as well as some more of that comic strip. And then just some more of the Sakaar junk fields. So yeah, I think the box art on this set is really cool. And I really like the box art on all the Marvel sets from this year, both from the Infinity Saga and the What If show. So yeah, now let's go ahead and get into the main build. Alright, and the main build of this set is this Hulkbuster inspired Iron Man armor. And you can see this has got a very interesting color scheme, using some of that yellowish orange, some red, some light gray, some dark gray, and some of that really nice teal color. So yeah, let's just go ahead and start with the top of the build, which includes this really nice solar panel or some kind of antenna or something on top of the mech, which I think looks really cool with those nice sticker details. Then we can move on to the headpiece, which is a printed piece and looks really nice as well. And this whole section right here can open up, and you can put your Tony Stark minifigure down inside the mech, just attaches to those two studs right there. And then the whole thing folds up on him just like that, and then you just have to fix this little wing. But yeah, that's how that works. You can put Tony inside the mech, so I think that's really awesome. And then if you didn't see, there is a little stickered control panel piece that actually perfectly lines up with his face, which is really cool as well. And then if we move on to the arms, you can see both arms do have 2 points of articulation. You got the shoulder, which is on a ball joint, and then the wrist, which is just connected to a Technic pin and can rotate 360 degrees around, which is really nice. Then it's got some really nice sticker details on the shoulder, and then a really cool looking brick-built hand. Then the other arm has the same articulation. It's just got a different sticker as well as a slightly different build with different colors on the shoulder. Then down on the leg, it's a similar story where we've got this ratcheted joint here on the knee, or on the hip rather, that can go up and down and side to side, and got a lot of mobility there. Then this little ball joint down here at the ankle, which can't go side to side a lot, but it can go front and back, which is really cool. Then the only difference in the legs is, again, those knees got a slightly different sticker as well as a slightly different build. So yeah, that's pretty much all for the front. Now if we move around back, it's not the most appealing build to look at because it's got those extra wheels for the race car build, as well as just the back of the build doesn't really look all that good. But yeah, so now let's jump into a quick time lapse rebuilding this thing into the race car, just so I can show you how easy it is to do. Alright, and just like that, you've got the build for the race car. You don't actually have to take any pieces apart. It all comes apart in chunks. Very modular-like, which I think is really awesome. But the race car itself doesn't really look all that good. It does roll around good, but it doesn't look very cool. And you can place the Tony Stark figure just right here, so you can be driving the car. But yeah, you can see, not the best of builds, but I guess it is cool just to get something other than the mech if you don't like the mech. And you don't end up using either leg or either hand, so you will have those off to the side if you do decide to keep it in the race car form. So yeah, I'm actually going to reassemble this into the mech, and then we're going to take a look at the figures. The build of this set is pretty meh overall, but the figures of this set are definitely what makes it stand out. Where you get the Watcher, Uatu the Watcher, Tony Stark with an exclusive torso print, and then Valkyrie, who we haven't seen since Thor Ragnarok came out, which was many years ago. So yeah, we'll go ahead and start with Uatu, and that's definitely the most sought after figure in the set. And I feel like that figure is definitely going to be worth a lot whenever this set does eventually retire. So if you do want to get him, I'd get him now while he is a little bit cheaper. And you do get a semi-decent build with it. But yeah, he's got 2 cape pieces, a lower cape, and then an upper cape, kind of like the Doctor Strange figure does. And then he's got a really nice torso print with a little amulet on his chest, and then some nice creases. Then a really cool face print with his whited out eyes. And 2 different colored arms. One blue, one his darker skin tone. It would have been really nice if they used the larger head that they used for Thanos for this figure, but I can understand why maybe they made this set before they came up with that piece or something along those lines. But yeah, that definitely would have been nicer for that figure. Then moving on to Tony, he's just got some plain legs, but in a nice exclusive torso print that was from Avengers Age of Ultron. And then the same face print that he's had for the past 2 years, I think, since the Infinity War sets came out. 3 years, rather, since the Infinity War sets came out. And then he's got that nice Widow's Peak hair in black. Then moving on to Valkyrie, who's got some plain legs, and then a really nice torso print. Then again, a really nice face print, and a very unique hair piece as well. You can kind of see that a little bit better. And then a really nice over-the-shoulder pauldron cape as well, in that same color as the Watcher's cape. Then she comes with a whiskey bottle, and then a nice sword as well. Then if we turn all the figures around, you can get a look at what's on the back. And you can see Uatu has those nice capes. Tony's got a couple creases in his shirt, but nothing special. And you can get a better look at that hair and the cape for Valkyrie. And if we go ahead and turn those around, you can see the torso print for her. And then flip up this cape, you can see the continuation of those creases and that strap for Uatu. So yeah, that's all for the minifigures. I definitely think all 3 of these figures are really cool. A new variant of Tony Stark is always nice. A return of Valkyrie goes really nice with that Bro Thor set as well that came out this year. And then, obviously, Uatu the Watcher, exclusive character. Never gotten him before in LEGO. And he's a very awesome character as well to get. So yeah, let's go ahead and close out the video. Overall, I am very pleased with this set. The build isn't anything too amazing, it's just another Hulkbuster in my eyes. And not a very useful one at that. But the figures are where the set really gets set apart from the rest. With that exclusive Uatu, the new Valkyrie, as well as the new Tony Stark. I think this set is well worth the price of $35. So, yeah, with that being said, make sure you guys like the video and subscribe down below for more LEGO Marvel Superheroes content coming in the near future. And thank you all for watching. SuperBricks37, signing off.